weekend for teams that call the city of Houston home, capped by a Texans playoff game against the Chiefs tomorrow. But today, it's all about hoops. Florida International at Rice, live from Tudor Fieldhouse. This is Conference USA Basketball on ESPN with Nate Griffin. I'm Chris Mycoskie. On Thursday night, Nate, this Florida International team ran into a very good North Texas ball club, suffered its first conference loss. But for Rice, still nothing going as far as picking up wins in league play.
No question about that, Chris. First of all, good to see you here. I tell you what, Rice really has to get off the schneid. They wanted to do that against FAU in the conference opener here at Tudor, but it did not happen because FAU so forceful on defense, hit the big shots down the stretch and throughout the course of the game. Rice just could not find their rhythm. Today, they have to do it.
Owls now 0-3 in Conference USA. FIU fell to 2-1 with its loss to the Mean Green. Now a couple of players to watch, Nate, and we'll start on the visiting side. A guy that I know you're excited to see today, Osasu Osagai, the second leading shot blocker in the country.
Is going to be coming up. That's what this game is about tonight.
Huge, and it's a unique format in Conference USA. Big key, finish in the top 5 in this first part of conference play. The winner tonight assures themselves of being in one of those spots.
And right now, as we take a look at the standings, these two teams, conference-wise, Chris, they're dead even.
Three-way tie for third place between the Bulldogs, Panthers, and the Charlotte 49ers. Get a win tonight. Make sure you're in that top 5. Then you're fighting for a top 4 seed, which brings with it a bye in the first round of the conference tournament.
And these two teams are interesting to watch, and it's because they have great personnel. Devon Andrews, a senior from the banks of Lake Erie, he's having a great year.
16 points, 36 minutes. Last time out, been an incredibly consistent force for FIU, hitting in double figures in 23 of the Panthers' 25 games.
Chris, I'd say it's going to be a big night for Daquan Bracey. He has a lot of ball handling responsibilities in a game like this.
He's the second best three-point shooter in Conference USA. Only North Texas' DJ Draper has been better. Broke onto this team as a freshman, getting a lot of playing time, but he was a distributor back then, now a big scoring presence.
Both of these teams have similar records, and when we look at the statistical breakdown, we know exactly why that is, don't we?
Yeah, we already showed you they're dead even as far as in wins and losses in this league. Also dead even at the free throw line, both of them not too great in that category. Doing well at the three-point line, both shooting 36%. Now, what's interesting to see about this matchup, and a big key, FIU plays great perimeter defense. So Louisiana Tech going to have a hard time potentially getting off good looks from the three-point line.
With Chris Mycoskie, I'm Len Rollins. Chris, it's a fact that in this building, since Louisiana Tech has joined Conference USA, it has the best home record of any team. However, Old Dominion has had success here.
Monarchs have been here twice, won both times. These teams also have a recent history in the Conference USA tournament, with the Monarchs knocking off the Bulldogs in the quarterfinals last year. Eventually, the Monarchs would go on to claim the tournament title and a bid to the big dance.
Here are up-to-the-moment Conference USA standings, and there's already been a final which affects Louisiana Tech.
Yeah, Florida International upset Western Kentucky, so that means Louisiana Tech takes sole possession of second place.
The top 4 teams will get a first-round bye. 12 teams overall will go to the championship tournament. Let's look at junior Malik Curry for Old Dominion. He's a transfer from Palm Beach State and a former Southern Conference Player of the Year.
Head coach Jeff Jones calls him the guy that makes this team go. Creates shots for his teammates. Leads the Monarchs in assists. He can score, too. Had a team-high 18 points Thursday versus Southern Miss.
On Thursday, Louisiana Tech defeated Charlotte in this building, and Derek Jean had his best scoring game of the year.
16 points. What has been out of character for him this season has been turnovers as Tech continues to push the tempo, but that was not a problem last time out. Just one giveaway with 6 assists.
This is Conference USA Basketball on ESPN. From Tudor Fieldhouse in Houston, Texas, it's the Charlotte 49ers against the Rice Owls. Chris Mycoskie alongside former Duke Blue Devil and longtime pro
Daniel Ewing. Daniel, we'll talk about what this game means to Charlotte in a moment when we look at the CUSA standings. But for Rice, it is senior day. Hugely important to those young men.
Most definitely. Senior night, the atmosphere is set. The fans are going to be in here cheering. And these guys are excited and the energy. They want to bring a lot of energy and hopefully have a big game for the seniors tonight and get a win, most importantly.
Fans still filing into their seats here in Houston. Let's take a look at those Conference USA standings for Charlotte tonight. If the win for the 49ers would clinch a spot in the top pod.